The potential for technology to make our road transport safer in the context of connected autonomous vehicles is probably not as widely understood as it could be. We hear about smart cars and smart cities, but how do these two concepts link to make driving on our roads safer and more efficient? We know that our roads can be very dangerous and that people, through bad choices or poor driving skills, cause over 90% of road accidents. Cohda Wireless is a global connected autonomous vehicle company. We're headquartered here in Adelaide, Australia, and we have offices throughout the world in the United States, China and Europe. Recently we carried out a world-first demo on the streets of the City of Adelaide with the support of a grant from our State Department of Planning, Transport and Infrastructure. Our goal with the Smart Cars, Smart City initiative was to demonstrate our ability to connect autonomous vehicles and to locate those vehicles with sub-metre accuracy. The city locale was significant. We did the demonstration over 2 city blocks in what could be described as an urban canyon. These urban canyons are problematic for systems based on satellite technology where the performance of those systems really starts to degrade sometimes. In the demonstration, there are 2 vehicles. The vehicles approach a crossroad or an intersection at about 90 degrees to each other. The Smart Cars, Smart City demo replicated an everyday scenario on our roads. When we approach an intersection and the light is green, permitting us to proceed through the intersection, we usually assume that it is safe to do so. Car 1, the connected autonomous vehicle, is approaching the intersection from one side, whilst Car 2 is approaching from the other. The traffic light is green for Car 1 and therefore red for Car 2. As Car 1 is approaching the intersection and preparing to pass through it on the green light, Car 2 is also approaching the intersection at speed with no intention of stopping. The driver of Car 1, assuming it had one, would not be able to see Car 2 approaching the intersection because their visibility has been impeded by the buildings on the street corner. Car 2 commits a driving offence by failing to respond to the red light and continues through the intersection. This is a typical scenario in which a road accident might occur. However, in this case, Car 1 is able to locate Car 2, make a decision about whether any danger exists, and then autonomously slow down or stop.
Cohda makes connectivity solutions for connected autonomous vehicles. And this connectivity is very important because it allows the vehicles to connect to each other and be aware of what all the other vehicles on the road are doing. And we're also able to connect to infrastructure such as traffic signals, so we can really understand what the state of the traffic signals are, and whether they're about to turn green or going to stay red for a while. And these solutions are complementary to the sensors that are on board the autonomous vehicles already, such as LiDAR, radars and cameras. But by adding the connectivity, we can really extend the horizon of what these sensors can perceive and really improve safety. Now, Cohda also makes a V2X locate solution, which is complementary to GPS. So whilst GPS works very well on open highways and along roads, when you come into urban canyons such as we have here in the city, GPS really starts to perform very badly. And so by adding the V2X locate solution and fusing it into GPS, we can really improve the performance of the positioning, which is essential for autonomous vehicles.
We've seen that Cohda connected autonomous vehicle technology is capable of responding in a robust way to a difficult and dangerous driving situation. This is how technology is going to transform the roads of the future. It won't be the free-for-all that it is today. The streets, roads and highways of the future will be very organised, cooperative environments driven by technology that is all-seeing, perceptive and reliable.